Hello everyone, back again on the K-Pop Today channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share this video. Today we will discuss the breaking news about BTS Jimin. See the video until the end. Jimin's lead single Who from his sophomore album Inspiration has consistently exceeded expectations in performance in the world's largest music market, the US, despite not having a great playlist, Western features, or active promotion in the market. It has now been 10 weeks since its release, and the song continues to set unprecedented new records week after week, as seen from its flawless performances on the Billboard Hot 100, Spotify USA's daily and weekly song charts, RIAA, Recording Industry Association of America, certification and more. In September, it was reported that Who has now sold out 1 million units in the United States, qualifying it for RIAA Platinum certification. Who accomplished this huge feat in just 74 days, becoming the fastest solo song by a Korean/K-pop solo artist in history to reach this milestone, beating the previous record of 143 days for Jungkook's Standing Beside You. It was also the fastest song in 2024 by an Asian artist to achieve this. This becomes Jimin's second song as a solo artist to achieve this milestone, after Like Crazy, which achieved the feat in 153 days, making it the third fastest solo song by a K-pop solo artist to achieve the feat, as of the current position. Earlier, on August 21st, Like Crazy was also reported to have now surpassed the 2 million unit sales mark, thus qualifying for RIAA Double Platinum certification. Like Crazy is now the first and only solo song by a Korean/K-pop solo artist to achieve this milestone in the last decade. Looking at the world's biggest singles chart, the Top 100 Billboard, Jimin also left his mark here, who has reached the highest ranking for any K-pop solo artist song in its 10th week on the Hot 100 chart, ranking 30th. The song consistently held the top spot for any K-pop soloist from week 2 to 10 on the chart. It was the first and only song by a Korean/K-pop soloist to rank in the top 30 of the chart for 8 weeks, and in the top 40 of the chart for 10 weeks, on Spotify USA, and Spotify is the world's largest music streaming platform by number of users. Jimin's Who has not left the top 10 daily top songs and weekly top songs charts since its release. Who became the first and only song from a Korean/K-pop artist in history to spend 10 weeks on Spotify USA's top 10 weekly top songs chart. In other news, Jimin has now surpassed 10 billion on-demand audio streams globally, becoming the second K-pop solo artist in history to achieve this. Jimin's second album was even more successful than his first, and if this level of growth can be achieved, then the third album will report even more amazing records in no time. His fans can't wait to witness more history from him. BTS Jimin has once again shown his immense international influence by being named one of the Music Platinum Players, an award that reflects his outstanding achievements in the global music industry. Although he is currently serving in the military, Jimin continues to make impressive achievements, proving that his talent and dedication are not hindered by time or circumstance. The award was given by a leading global outlet that also lists big names such as Beyoncé, Taylor Swift, Bad Bunny, and Sabrina Carpenter, thus placing Jimin in the ranks of today's most influential global pop stars. Jimin isn't just another K-pop artist, he's a pioneer with incredible feats that other artists rarely achieve. He was introduced as the first K-pop artist to place 2 albums at number 2 on the Billboard 200 chart. His first solo album, Face, was released last year and immediately caught the attention of many, while his latest album, Muse, which was just released while he was serving his military service, also managed to occupy the same position on the Billboard 200 chart. These achievements made headlines and proved that Jimin is one of the most successful K-pop artists in history, making a name for himself. However, Jimin's achievements didn't stop there. Major outlets such as the New York Times also included Jimin's achievements in the list of 20 first things to happen in 2023, which includes various innovations and achievements in social, scientific, and environmental fields. In the list, the New York Times highlighted Jimin as the first Korean artist to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 with the single Like Crazy, which made him one of the world's leading music icons, and placed him third in the music category. Jimin's success was also recognized by the Grammys, who praised the success of Muse's album. According to them, Jimin's latest album is a blend of deep personal reflection, outstanding collaborations, and a new musical identity that reflects his artistic growth. The Grammys even called him a main pop boy, a title that shows Jimin's position at the top of the global pop music industry. With all that he has achieved, Jimin has not only become one of the biggest stars in K-pop, but also an inspiration to many people around the world, showing that with hard work and dedication, anything is possible. Geffen Records has released an official apology statement in response to a controversial social media post by one of its executives towards BTS Jimin. Some time ago, a fan of Jimin BTS asked via X, formerly Twitter, about the idol's pre-release single titled Smeraldo Garden Marching Band. The fan also grabbed the X accounts of Geffen Records, BTS distributor in the United States, Universal Music Group, and Ray Kurzika, senior vice president and head of streaming at Geffen, when asking about Jimin's pre-release single. The fan wrote, "Where is the iTunes pre-order for Jimin's Smeraldo Garden Marching Band that comes out next week or June 28th? You guys will also hopefully make the EU version available without random inclusions in order to have a bigger impact." When counting the song's streams on the UK album chart, Ray Kurzika responded to the fans' question by writing "Song of the Year," but included a link to Gracie Abrams' feat. Taylor Swift. Ray's non-answer was considered by fans to be inappropriate as he had belittled or mocked Jimin. Since then, the hashtag #GeffenApologizeTo Jimin started trending on X. On June 27 local time, Geffen Records released a statement and apologized for the controversy. They also promised that the release of Jimin's solo album Muse would continue as planned. An employee of our label issued a post on his personal social media account in response to a question from a Jimin fan. Geffen wrote, they added, "This was made in error and in no way reflects the views of the employee or our company. Both he and the company deeply regret that this happened." The post did not comply with the company's social media policy. Furthermore, Geffen's internal team has taken the matter head-on and will ensure that the controversy will not happen again. Geffen also asked fans not to attack their employees from any personal attacks. "We would like to assure you that the scheduled release of Jimin's second solo album, Muse, will proceed as planned without any impact," Geffen concluded. Meanwhile, Jimin's pre-release single Smeraldo Garden Marching Band, feat. Loco, will be released online in South Korea, 3 weeks before the release of his second solo album. Thank you everyone for watching the update video from member BTS. Don't forget to follow this channel so you don't miss other update news from BTS. Have a nice day.